Um, boom. Okay. Hi, YouTube. Hello, gamers. Welcome on in. Welcome to more Lies of P. Today we're doing some Glitchless. Hopefully going for the record today. We'll see how that goes. I still have not switched my abrasives, but I'll do that right now, I guess. Yep. Yeah, okay, so you can't high roll if you do it like that. So sometimes, like I said, this game has RNG damage in a certain way. Like damage is rolled plus or minus 10%, and you can sometimes high roll and low roll on bosses, which is kind of annoying, honestly, to have the ability to high or low roll. But yeah, for this fight, the motion value of the front flip is enough to have a little bit of variance. Hello, Jason. What up, gamer? Okay. Never mind. Can I still stun off this? Well, okay. I guess not. Oh, I guess I haven't mentioned this at all, but I don't know if you guys know this, but The Last of Us Part 2 has a no return mode. It's like a roguelike. I just got into it yesterday. I don't know if anyone's played it yet, but it's actually super fun. That's what I was doing last night. That's why I didn't stream. I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. I didn't feel like streaming it either. But yeah, it's pretty fun because it's kind of like God of War Valhalla, but I did not really enjoy Valhalla as much. As someone who does not like roguelikes, it's pretty fun. It's annoying as fuck to die though. But that's any roguelike. I think this is... No, this is too little damage, I think. Hello, Mobius. Okay, it's all bad RNG. But yeah, it's really fun. I recommend that you guys try it out if you haven't already. Because I do prefer the combat in that game over the first game. Also, we have ads pretty soon, guys, in about like a minute or so. But yeah, I mean, also I've been also replaying Dying Light as well with the list. So we've been kind of stun locked on that. Oh, Radius with the 3 streak. Sheesh. Thanks, dude. Thank you, man. Yeah, so I've been busy gaming. I've been enjoying gaming again, which is kind of fun. Like, I don't usually just play games for fun like I have been recently, so I'm kind of happy about that. What have you guys been playing recently? Like, what's been fun for you guys? Like I said, I've been on like my Sony games, like story game arc. I replayed God of War Ragnarok and then Last of Us Part 2. And there's also like a Sony game sale on Steam right now, so I might pick up one of the games from there. Death Stranding 1? Oh, sick. First playthrough, or are you replaying it? First playthrough. Yeah, I feel like Death Stranding is one of those games that you can't really replay. It's very narrative driven, and you know, you probably could replay it like every couple of years or so, but not like a game like Lies of P or Souls or anything like that. I'd like to play Death Stranding. It's just, dude, the formatting is so weird, man. Like, I know it's Kojima, but the formatting, it's so weird. I mean, I don't mind. Like, games that are weird are unique, which are, you know, which is fun, but it's so weird, man. Whenever I look at the game, I'm like, you know? I think it'd be really hard to get into. I am Kojima's strongest soldier. You know what? That's fair enough. That's respectable, Radius. Respect a man who likes his games. Okay. So, I don't have to practice anything else. I don't think, at least. Romeo is kind of spooky. I can't put down Lies Be myself. I did take a break to play RE8 recently. Oh, nice. What do you think about Village? I feel like Village is a very split. Very, very split down the middle, whether you like it or you don't like it. Going Hollow Knight to 9 Souls, currently on Silksong. See, oh, man, I would love to enjoy Hollow Knight and Silksong, but I just have not been able to. I'm just not a Metroidvania guy, I think. Hello, Uber Mike. Arc Raiders. Wait, what's Abiotic about? I swear I've seen that game before, like somewhere. Survival Half-Life? That's kind of cool. I've never played Half-Life, but I've seen it before. Hello, Art. How's it going, dude? Welcome on in. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy the speedruns. I've been also trying to get into Arc Raiders. Like, it's one of those games that I just cannot get into because I don't have the time to, I mean, I do, but like, I don't want to put the time into it. You know what I mean? I feel like you have to be really committed to the bit to play that game. Like, it is a very casual extraction shooter, but even then. Ooh. Okay, that's what I was trying to practice. Not getting that happening. Hey, Pandorix. Welcome in, dude. Not a Metroidvania person. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know, man. I couldn't tell you why I can't get into it. Freaking audio is crackling. Playing Dispatch though, it's really good so far. Nice. Very nice. Hi, Furious. Base plus DLC, no hit run. Hi, Distro. I think we might go for it before the end of the year. Maybe in December. Maybe after Thanksgiving and all that. All the festivities. Yeah. But I also want to do RE4 Randomizer too, though. I have that set up and ready to go whenever we want to do that. 50 hours even in Arc Raiders is when I was level 3. Yeah. I mean, they're gonna add new content and stuff, but I think that like it's impossible for an online game to keep you entertained for that long, like unless you're really into the nitty gritty of like getting better and whatnot. But or if you're a streamer, right? So. Okay. For me, I like the Boss of Silk Song and of course the art and the music, but the actual levels and areas were so unfun to navigate. Yeah. You know, it's funny because that's like a big criticism people say about Souls games too, is like after going through the area the third or fourth time of dying to every enemy, they don't like it.
Light to the followers of the truth!
Hey, Drew Tap. Welcome in, dude. Could have maybe spent a bar there. Yeah, right now I'm watching Billis play Elden Ring, and it's definitely like, as somebody who doesn't play Souls games, like it's definitely like I feel like a different perspective. Because most games, I mean, I did it too. I kill every enemy on my first playthrough. But I feel like with Elden Ring especially, like, everything feels so optional. Everything feels so optional in that game. Like, if you're stuck on anything, you can just run right past it. Because the world is so wide open. Unlike Lies of P, where everything's so closed in. But I will always try to kill every mini-boss and every elite on my first playthrough of any Souls game. You want to wait like half a second here, by the way, because if you don't, then he won't do this opener. Please spin a bar here. This should send him into this phase, yep. All enemies must die. Yeah, on your first playthrough, absolutely. I think with this game, I skipped maybe a couple of elites because they were just annoying. But yeah. Otherwise, I just prefer to run past everything on subsequent playthroughs. Because I think with the format of Souls games, it's usually like, oh, I want to use a different weapon in this playthrough. And so you look up where the weapon is, and then you're like, okay, it's in this area. So every area before that doesn't really matter, right? Unless you're really trying to, you know, experience the game again. Like, when I replayed Last of Us Part 2 a couple of days ago, I killed everything because I explored everything again because I have not played that game in like, you know, a couple of years. So it's nice to like revisit it and like, you know, actually do everything again. But for me, it's like every couple of years for Souls games. This work? Hey, Bagsack. Welcome, dude. Look at the runs. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hey, Ventus. You want to get in front of him, by the way, so he doesn't do that, like, thing where he crawls. This should kill him, I think, with a riposte. Yep. You started your first play, your third playthrough of Last of Us Part 2 today. Really? Have you tried the chronological order yet? I just did that as my third playthrough, and it was very enjoyable. I liked it a lot, actually. I gave the game so much more grace. I used to be kind of a hater, but I gave the game so much more grace in chronological order. That was a great time. Very, very fun. Hey, Fox. Welcome in, dude. Didn't know you could do that. Yeah, in the main menu, there's like a chronological order. Like it's like a separate save system. Like it doesn't. You can't like. I don't think you can convert your file to chronological. Oh shit. Only game that you replay constantly is Grease. Interesting. I have never tried it. I've seen one of my streamer friends, Shy Yokai, play it, but I've learned that it's better to do the parry R1 when using the glaive to get more damage off. Yeah, it's like you. It's like it's very situational when you want to use both of them, right? Like there, I use the R1 so that I can get the stagger and then get some more damage off. But yeah, you don't want to be spending all your meter right away. I should stagger. Oh no, it didn't. Nice. And then I use the R2. So much damage you generate if you don't do it right away. Wow, what a fight. It's so simple. Hey, Brian. How's it going, dude? How is French challenge going for you? I want to see if using the abrasive here is better. I wonder if it lasts the whole fight. Oh. I need to get more Fable in this save file. Hey, Scovey, welcome in with the Glorp buses. Oh, shit. So many Glorps have come to watch my runs today. Yes, I did, Drew. I did it in 8 attempts. It took me to do the French challenge. 6 buses. God damn. It's a lot of glort buses. Doing good, dude. Just here for some daily speed runs. Daily disappointment, more like. I'm just kidding. What am I held the left trigger there. What the hell am I doing? Got a PB, got a 101 PB and taking a break to play Hollow Knight. An untouchable and sealed tunnel on the tree route. Oh my god, that sounds horrifying. Untouchable on the tree route and sealed tunnel. Oh my goodness. I think Aggie has 150 hours in the French challenge by now. God damn. People will be loving their French challenge. I think I must have had like 100 hours, maybe a little bit less than that, like 80 hours. If we, you know, say every run was about 10 hours, it'd be like 80 hours, which is probably not the case. They weren't all 80 or 10-hour runs, but yeah, people love the French challenge. It's been great for viewership for everybody. I think as soon as I got it, I was like, all right, I have to stop now because now the novelty is over. Even though I wanted to keep going, I feel like, the novelty is kind of run out. Oh my god, oh my god. That's unfortunate. What a terrible timing. Shouldn't kill him, right? Yep.
When we couldn't save our brother, that's when I fight. Those alchemists, trained harder.
Oh, I did too many hits. Personal best is 13 hours. First attempt PS5 glitchless. Nice. Very nice. I'm sure if you keep watching runs and copying strats, you'll get that down in no time. I mean, if you do what I do, where you like just copy the save file and just practice over and over again, I'm sure you would find some success doing that. I don't know if that's safe to do. Hello, Gabarito. The only category that does not use the glaive is any percent, because the glaive did not exist on that patch.
Demonstrate. Who wants to watch the guy break them? I've trained harder. Better give.
Ah, can I still live? Let's see.
When we couldn't save our brother. That's when we could see.
It was all a cheap trick. Awesome. Avenger. But beat us.
Okay. I feel warmed up enough, guys. I'm just gonna get a run going. Let's just start running. Okay. Here we go. Let's do some runs. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate that. Recognize Vic Fuentes' voice immediately. Oh, hell yeah. You gotta have Pierce the Veil on the playlist. Can you even call it the Blanks playlist without Pierce the Veil? Thank you, Show. Appreciate that.
I've been looking all over.
How is
I imagine we'll escort him to the hotel.
+0 by the way going, or sorry, I guess EL10.
Find something that might help. But this
I almost considered going to GDQ, but man, flights from where I am are expensive AF. Oh, GDQ, really? Interesting. Yeah, I keep telling people to come to GDQs. Like, it's a good time. Right from the DLC, Mark Yona's kicking your ass. When I thought about doing a run like that, like Ergo level 10 +0, you know, all the whatever, no upgrades, whatever you want to call that run. My first instinct was Markiona is going to be a pain in the ass. I feel like everything else is fine. Like, not fine, but like more manageable. The fact that there's 2 mobs is crazy. I don't know. Like 2 bosses is just very unmanageable. I can't even do it leveled. But I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out a strat. Oh yeah, like this game is like very hard to challenge run. So honestly, props to you for even trying like +0 Ergo level 10 DLC. Like, cause main game is pretty hard, honestly, with this challenge, but DLC is even worse. Thank you, Coffee. Do you prefer DLC? I prefer DLC bosses. I think the DLC is definitely better than the main game, as far as like the story goes, and everything is just like a bit higher leveled. It's like a bit higher like tier in terms of quality, because they knew what they were doing, right? It's like the DLC is like the director's cut of the game. So. +0 is kicking your ass. I think the opposite. I think that if you're able to level up, you can at least level up your capacity for better armor and health. And weapons actually scale pretty well off stats. I'm pretty sure that EL10 is like the inverse of SL1. Like, SL1 is not bad, plus 0 weapons is bad. But in Lies of P, it's the opposite. Ergo level 10 is bad, plus 0 is not that bad. If that makes sense. Like, if you actually look at like the cost to upgrade your stats or whatever, if you have on a weapon that scales like a technique or whatever, you get like a bunch of damage per level. You get like 4 points per level until level 30. So, and with upgrading the weapon, like with upgrade materials, it's more like 10 to 20 damage per level. So. What's your favorite boss in the DLC? Oh, I use Fable Catalyst. I'm gonna reset. I don't want to beat down a Fable Catalyst. That's my bad. Yeah, that's fair. Being one-shotted is not as bad as not dealing any damage. I totally agree. Yeah, exactly, yeah, and that's how I feel too about the DLC story. I think it's like, it elevates the game for sure. EL10 no upgrades, no Purgan. Yeah.
Let's get out of there. Something that might help. But this
Oh, the progress made in Marciona is probably gonna be gone. Oh yeah. See, that's how I feel about like doing a speed run after not doing it for a couple of days. You just feel so rusty. Yo, thank you for the stream streak. Thank you, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Yeah, it's a great way to learn the boss fights for sure. Like being in them, being exposed to them for a long time. Because on any normal playthrough, when you get to the DLC, you'll be super powerful anyway. So. Oh yeah, I never said my favorite boss was in the DLC because I got distracted by using a Fable Catalyst. I would say favorite DLC boss is probably the Ancient Guardian or Lumakio. I actually really enjoy Lumakio as a fight. After doing it a couple of times in Hitless, I think it's very, very enjoyable. Bro, it's a good fight, I promise. Lumakio is a good fight. Maybe not +0 weapons. EL10. That's probably worse than Marciona. Maybe not. He is very tanky though, and heals twice. So, but I do like Lumakio. I think he's very fun.
A powerful grenade weapon is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in.
I didn't out here.
Whoops. My bad.
$5.
Yo! Champs, thank you for the 1,000 bits, bro. Champs, what a gamer. Thanks, man. Thank you for the $10.
One more thing I should mention. The hotel's security excludes puppets, so you'll have to lie to get inside. First,
Really, Adako? You agree with me? Interesting. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys think that it's like crazy to enjoy Lumakio, but I don't know. I think it's an enjoyable NPC fight. You don't have to backstab cheese him. You can just parry him straight up and fight him that way. See, I think I enjoy him more because he's like a step up from the average NPC fight. Most of them in this game kind of suck, but I think the good ones are Owl Doctor, Robber Weasel, Lumakio, and that's really about it. Yeah, I mean, I think the reason why... Oh, Veronique. Yeah, I like Veronique. Veronique's cool, too. Yeah. I would say as far as NPC bosses go, the best ones, in my opinion, in order, are probably... The best is probably Lumakio, and then Veronique, and then Owl Doctor, and then... What else did I say? I don't know what I said, but I think the DLC really made fun NPC fights that weren't just terrible. Like, they were able to actually make NPC fights fun.
Hey, let's be more careful. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, where we're safe.
Because I think that like things like Survivor is kind of trash, Atoned is kind of trash. Obviously BRB2 has a lot of flaws, but overall BRB2 is not
You wanted fancy boutiques and
a bad idea, but it just kind of sucks the way they executed it. Like BRB1 is a great fight in my opinion.
before the puppet frenzy.
I think BRB1 is a great idea. I thought it was executed pretty well. BRB2 has lots of flaws, but I think this game really tried to make NPCs interactive to fight and not just input readers like in Souls games. I beef with the puppet string, yeah. I agree. I think the throwables are what suck about them. And that's the main reason why I don't like them. Is the puppet string and the other throwables they do, like the grenade and the knives. Like, I get it. You don't want them to be standing around doing nothing while you hit the other one, but I think their timers are a bit too, what's the word, punishing? Their timers are a bit too short for when they can throw throwables. Someone hate Gemini except for me. I don't hate Gemini. What are you talking about? I love Gemini. He's my guy. Oh. Adelina Corday. It's slower again to backstab Donkey.
It's time to pay up, freeloaders.
Yo, Lazarus, thank you for the 15 months, dude. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Hey, Okiwa. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, gamer. Yeah. He sounds like so many people I know. Thanks, Lizard. I don't know how Vance does that. Feels like way too tight of a window. Slow start. Yeah, so they're probably like really old runs, Yen. The backstab strat was a very old strat. We stopped doing that a long time ago because the glaive is just way faster. If you parry R2, you do way more damage than a backstab ever could.
That's my friend. Remedial. You can get from City Hall.
Now that's what I'll use.
That's loud. That's loud. No thanks. Was so fun learning the parries for the first time. What, for Watchmen? Yeah. In Hitless is actually very fun to fight. You use the police baton and it's like a 1.5 minute fight. It's very like, I don't know, what's the word? Exhilarating or whatever to like just parry him over and over again. Because, you know, there's a lot on the line.
Here it is. Vanini Works. Everything you see here belongs to Vanini, the classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in crime. Yow! Not just puppets.
Thank you for the follow, dude.
Shooting and tramming
Welcome on in.
fly from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he?
Hey, Marie.
Wish we could find him. Thanks.
First time here, saw your GDQ run, came to your channel. Hello. Welcome. What great timing. Because, like, I was doing Elden Ring for a while, actually. I like just started doing Lies P again, like last week or so.
This place
Yeah.
gives me the
The DLC is, yeah, it's cinema for me. I love it.
It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
It's like, if you love the base game, you have to play the DLC because it's like the director's cut. It's like the complete game, you know? It was Fate, yeah. Absolutely. I did a while ago, yeah. I've been streaming with both YouTube and Twitch chat for a while. Speaking of YouTube, I want to try a vertical streaming because apparently it's really good. Apparently, like, you can just have randomly a bunch more viewers than you normally would. Just because, like, people that scroll shorts will find your channel. So, I might try vertical streaming. Bum, 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 bum. I would like to not grab this crank, but I have to. I think I don't have money if I don't grab this crank. That's why buying 2 Fable Catalysts is so weird. Like, it makes the money so awkward. I only buy 1 usually, but Fats buys 2. They probably tested it out a little bit, Yen, but I think it's a bit overtuned. I think the numbers are a bit too overtuned on it. For a weapon that you get for absolutely nothing is crazy. This is not gonna... Unless he spins here. He could spin here. Yes. Okay, nice. Very nice. Good RNG. Hey, Root Beer, how's it going, dude? $11. Yeah, because I had to grab the crank and I had to not do the spin. I feel like with Glitchless, there's a lot of time losses that you get that aren't actually real. Maybe I'll delete my Foco Gold, though. Because I don't think, like, if I have a Foco Gold where I don't grab the crank and I do the Fable spin, it's never going to be beaten. So, I might delete that Foco Gold. Yes, Marie. I mean, no skips, but no glitches. There are some skips that you can do that aren't glitches, technically. Basically, you can't skip any required boss, and you can't, like, go out of bounds, but anything inbounds or anything that isn't, like, that doesn't sequence break the game is fine.
These bodies. Could they be from Moonlight Town?
It's mostly intended gameplay that you're seeing.
Do this?
A complete contrast to the Lies P run. Or the any percent run, sorry. The GDQ run. Root beer. How you doing, Root beer?
Do you want to you even only the word.
Oh yeah. I think it evens out, actually. Because we were plus 11, then plus 17, then plus 11 again, so. Well, Furious, I'll leave that up to your own interpretation. I will leave that up to your own interpretation, and I will not judge you. This is a safe space. Oh yeah, no. I genuinely cannot stand Gemini's voice like on this ride. Like, I don't hate Gemini that much, but this ride is like unbearable. It's every single run at the 18-minute mark.
I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed. What I do? I'm
You do that for a nameless? No, for the elevator down to nameless, you just activate the elevator, then you just use the death consumable, and then it just kills you instantly. You spawn at the bottom where the Stargazer is.
no idea what those things
Oh,
are about.
for the Geppetto yapping? No, I don't do that for Geppetto's yapping. I mean, maybe it would get annoying if the fight was long enough, but I don't usually have like super long fights with Nameless because I don't do like low damage for him. I did it one time. I remember doing it one time for, I did all base game bosses,
What is happening?
EL10 plus 0 weapons.
What's their problem? Wait, their bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
For people who hate Gemini, it's like, if you're a speedrunner and you hear him every single day, it's like definitely different. I mute him on the cable car ride because I think it's just unbearable. Yeah. It's the only time that I actually mute him. Hearing it every single day, every 20 minutes or so, is a little bit unbearable. This. Hey, Andrew. Welcome in. Yeah, I thought I'd come back to Livespeed before the end of the year. A couple of things I want to do in this game still. Maybe some DLC stuff that I want to do. Yeah, Furious, and it's just the lamp on P's back lighting up over and over again. That'd be funny. I thought I'd find you here. I don't even know letters. Yapping. But we have Gideoning and letting. I don't know what the letting one is though. I knew I'd found you here. It was never kindly Mikola. Some shit like that. Hey, derpy dude. I like to let a fight too whenever I'm not speedrunning. Even in bingo, I don't mind it really. I think it's fun, honestly. Like whenever I'm not doing a speedrun, I think it's a fun fight. I just feel like I have an affinity for NPC boss fights. I feel like I'm very good at fighting NPC bosses and just NPCs in general.
Welcome. Glitch. Welcome.
Ah, if it isn't there.
Yeah, I mean, I've just fought a lot of NPCs like and done a lot of PvP in general. So
I know.
Wait, just one moment. Is that not my business?
oh, we find it all. Ba 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 ba. The absolute bane of CBD. What, Letta? Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see hating the fight. I can totally see loving the fight. I think it's great because it's like the Avengers, dude. You know, it's like you're at the end of an Avengers movie and you're the bad guy. Like, we're gonna kick your ass. And then you kick their asses. Thank you for the follow, dude, by the way. Welcome on in. But yeah, whenever I'm doing speedruns, the fight kind of sucks. Because you have to rely on Letta not doing a certain attack, which she does pretty frequently. So it is quite literally RNG. So it depends on when you ask me. If you ask me if I like Letta whenever I'm doing a speedrun, I'll say it's garbage. And if I'm just like casually playing the game or doing bingo or whatever, I'll say, eh, it's whatever. It's not my favorite fight, but... Ow. Hate that RNG so much.
Monsters everywhere.
I want to go.
Aren't you? Says you.
I wouldn't call that a fight, but yeah, we do use the snail side. It is like not the side that you want to fight him on at all, but
There's gotta be someone at the hotel who knows something.
I just parry the opener and then the fight's over. Yeah, probably Freeman.
Krot was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krot.
I guess I listened to some Soad.
When some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krot's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krot's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
Hey, thanks, Lefty. Oh, I should have healed at the, okay. Yeah, or I make the guy bonk off the wall. Forgot about that.
I test
1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, that was actually faster. Cool.
Now, here's a safe
You should make him bonk off the wall, but.
malcontents of the Marlin district.
A nasty puppet.
Puppet has invaded our territory.
Be careful. Bada bum 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 bum. Need a rest of you for heals and Fable and level. Can't forget it. Oh, 29. That's one of the key features of why this run is faster now, by the way, on the DLC patch. It's because you can level up at Stargazers now and not the hotel. So fights are faster because you can have more technique. Also, you don't have to go back to the hotel to level up the weapon. You just keep it at +2 for the whole game until Rabbits 2.
Here's a news bulletin. This just in. The intruder turned out to be Geppetto's puppet.
Such a full run. Well,
Will be waiting for
what
anyone
I'll tell you is what I tell everyone who asks about certain strats. If you're curious about whatever boss you want to see, you could just check out my PBs on YouTube. If you're curious about a certain boss or something like that. But yeah, if you got to go to bed, that's totally understandable. One chew, one chew.
Funny thing, I'm all flustered. Hey.
Mic test, one chew, one chew. Yeah, I could definitely see that. If I had to sleep like at normie hours, I don't know if I could.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother. It's my turn! Right there. Survival win.
Hi, Yosef. Thank you for the follow, dude. Kitty. Hello, kitty.
Here been a while.
Hurry up.
I don't know if that's faster or not, but anyway.
I'll use
10-10. Yeah, I think it's faster to do it that way. It's like it's like a straighter line towards Paul and Dina.
Welcome.
Okay, so I feel like grabbing the technique crank is worth it because you can get 2 more Fable Catalysts out of it. I think that makes sense. There's something about you, or inside you. Time for the best line in the game. Oh, yeah.
Rosa Isabel Street, the entertainment district. You might call it extravagant. Operas, operettas,
Street concerts.
all running 24/7. Adelina Corday, the singer in the red dress. Oh,
Buh.
she was the most famous of them all. The legendary Rena. I'm not sure if she's still alive, so while the past tense makes sense, it's getting a little depressing.
I dedicate this performance to my sister Adelina.
Thank you, the Mythology. Welcome on in, welcome on in.
Tyler and your sister.
Been hungover today, don't drink, y'all. Damn. I cannot remember the last time I had a hangover, thankfully. I feel like I don't really get hangovers. I don't know why, but I feel like I just don't really get them. Thankfully. Maybe I'm blessed. Hello, Mia. Good morning. Blanks with ramen. Dumplings stuffed with eggs. Finna be great. Nice. Huge. Enjoy. Then you don't drink enough. Probably not. Honestly, probably not, Titus. I just don't enjoy the feeling of being like at that level. You know what I mean? I have a few, but then I'm chilling. I also think I have a higher tolerance as well. Okay, 20 beers is crazy though. Isn't like a 12 pack a whole package of beer? That's crazy. Have a good night, Kaylee. I will catch you next time or something like that. Hey, Ethan. Hello, Spy Gamer. $20 beers every 2 years. I will say though, I have been day drinking one time in my life, and it was actually chill as fuck. It was such a cool experience. I mean, not something you want to do every day, but like, it was like an occasion, and I was like actually having a lot of fun. So that was like months ago though. Oh, come here. Okay. Big.
I'm now, as a man of if it will.
Went on a Christmas bar crawl. Best vibes ever. Nice, dude.
What's going
Yeah,
on?
I do like
All these puppets look utterly.
I really just
They're king dead. They
only ever drink when I'm out.
lost.
Like to like an event or something like that. So I have like perfectly sectioned off like periods of drinking. So I don't ever drink all year. Then I just have like 3 times a year where I do it. So
Can function without the king to guide them.
don't kill me, dog, please. Don't kill me, dog. Ah! And that's why I don't do that, because you could die. Wahoo! I love that door. I love that door. Well, I love that door. It's like so much slower if you don't do that, though. I guess I just won't do it anymore.
Here you are. I'm looking all over for you. Miss Jimmy, please escort him to the hotel. Let's get him out of there. Find something that might help. But it'll be
Big social drinker too, drinking while chatting in streams counts as being social. I just, for me, I don't want to be the one guy drinking when nobody else is. You know what I mean? Which I'm sure that's not the case in Twitch chat, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are having beverages while you watch. But I am like horrified of like being the only person drinking at a function. That's like anxiety inducing. Is it random? Well, I try to make it less random by grabbing the throwing cell and then using it on the dog, but I don't think that's enough. So I'm gonna stop grabbing that throwing cell. But yeah, I'm so like not anyone to judge, you know what I mean? Like, I'm never gonna be like, oh, you know, you're having a drink? What the hell is wrong with you? I'm not like that at all. Yeah, that's good to know at least, Fox. Like, having someone with you is always fun. I went through a phase where I was drinking more, but I realized that like I was kind of not enjoying life as much as I should have been. And I feel like once I got into a place where I am now, I was like, you know what? I don't really need to be drinking that much, you know? So. Because right now, life is like so enjoyable. I'm a life enjoyer right now. Very, very happy. Hello, Vanadium.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in. So
Oh, buy things, buy things, buy things. Ah, yeah. Fox. I mean, that's alright. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, nobody's judging you. At least I'm not. Also, it's your brother, right? So it's like, I drink with my brother if he was around. I don't live near him anymore, though. Oh, it sucks. Did not get the repo stuff. You're allowed to have a bevy with the brother. That was so much fun. I was back at my hometown in September for my aunt's wedding. And I got to see my brother for the first time in like a year.
there you are. I've been looking all over.
That was very fun.
Jimmy, please escort him to the hotel.
Hey, Fernando.
Let's get you out of there.
Hello from the United States.
Something in the hotel.
From Florida. Ow.
But it'll be
What a time for Foster Man to show up. Goddamn. I don't know if we'll get a DLC, actually. I think we're gonna get a sequel or like a second game over a DLC for this game. Has you been watching your old streams since the Demon Souls GDQ run came out and never said hello? Greetings and I enjoy your character very much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Marlon. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Yeah, dude, that Demon Souls run is like my favorite run that I've done. My favorite GDQ run that I've done. You're like, Jesus, thanks. You know. At GDQ, there's like a hierarchy of like Jesus-looking individuals. So like myself and Maxilobes, Cosmic, and a few others, we're all like the GDQ Jesuses. Lil Aggie? I don't think Lil Aggie looks like Jesus. Listen, I'm gonna have to keep it a buck. He's good at Souls games, but I don't think he looks like Jesus. A different vision of our Lord. I mean, maybe there's like a Netflix adaptation Jesus that looks like Lil Aggie. That could definitely be the case. There's some like stained glass mural somewhere, you know, in Europe or whatever that looks like Lil Aggie. Listen, that could be a thing. That could be a thing. I just did not imagine he used to have blonde hair.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in.
I did it out here alone.
Oh, nice, vanadium.
One more thing I should mention.
Hello,
Hotel
Cactus.
security
Welcome in.
excludes puppets like you.
And I'll yield 4 records in Demon Souls. Oh yeah, that was my first ever speedrun game, and so I went hard on that game. I was very, very passionate about that game, and grinded it for years.
Look at that. Maybe. I'll use. I use.
If you know, just stab you in the back. Well, it's obviously my Judas is obviously you know, it's obviously, I don't know, who is my Judas?
Hey, let's be more careful.
Thank you, Cactus.
Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys.
I don't know where I was going with that.
But don't be alarmed.
Zoodle.
My name is Gemini.
I was gonna bring up the French challenge, but actually I'm the one that's stabbing them in the back for having done the French challenge before them and made them play 2 worlds.
Elysian Boulevard
Now that
is a
was
regular,
comedy.
rich
Watching
people
Zoodle play
world.
2 worlds, that was
You
a
want
lot of
fancy
fun. I enjoyed
boutiques
that a
and
lot.
shops. No place better. But that was long ago, before the puppet frenzy.
He gets a bad rap. True, true. I mean, for good reason, but. Thank you for the super chat, Ethan. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Praying for a PB. Praying for the PB. That is true. It does offer prophecy. It's like in God of War Ragnarok, you know? It's all about prophecy. And about the events that you can and can't change. Although, if God of War taught me anything, it's that you actually can change prophecy. Because Sony Santa Monica Studios said that you could.
Wait, you can't sneak past me. Die! Okay, then you are on the way.
Oh yeah. Look at how fast that is.
That's true.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, by the way, anyone on PC looking at the Sony sale, by the way, the Sony game sale, any good ones? I have not decided which games I want from the Sony sale. I've played a lot of them, besides Spider-Man games. I hate that attack so much. Dying Light the Beast? Yeah, I've been looking at that. I actually just restarted the original Dying Light. I never played Dying Light 2 because I heard it was pretty bad. But the Beast looks cool. I was like looking to see if anyone would sponsor me to do Dying Light the Beast, but have not had that opportunity. Might just buy it if it's on sale.
That's my friend. Remember, you can get.
I mean, no, they aren't, Yosef, because I think the industry has shifted gears in a lot of ways. Like, sales aren't really productive for Steam, you know. There used to be, like, really good deals. I mean, there still are, but... I feel like as more and more third parties like don't put their games on sale, like I don't know. I feel like Steam has for the longest time been player first, player friendly. I'm gonna skip this clearing cell here. And so I don't mind like giving Steam money because they've been very very good to me.
Not just puppets. Almost every machine in Tran and Crod is supplied from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he?
Yeah, me too, Stealth Skies. Like, I remember the first game that I bought was like Skyrim. It was like $5 for Skyrim. I'm like, oh my god, I love Skyrim.
Oh, this place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
Hey, Trapped. Give me good luck, dude. No Gaben blasphemy. No, for real though, Strider, yeah. That or like Activision, like because COD games are still $60. The only COD game I'd buy would be Black Ops 2 because it has the best zombies. But yeah, I don't own all the COD games on PC because they never go on sale. I'm also not a big COD fan in general. Automatic 2 is 70% off. Damn. I wanted to play that game. Might pick that one up. But yeah, I feel like for the most part, like, Steam has done their best. And I don't mind the sales aren't as crazy as they used to be. Because, like, with their Sony deals and whatever, like, Sony still wants to keep a lot of the money. So if they were any cheaper, Steam would not profit at all. They would not profit anything. And also Steam is like the most secure platform as well. It's so secure I can't even log into my own damn account from a different PC without them sending in the SWAT team to confirm that it's actually me. Thank you, Warmed. Returnal and God of War are 60% off. Nice, yeah. I'm a big God of War fan, dude. You know, I have not actually played 2018 in a while. I played Ragnarok recently. I might want to replay 2018. I think it's a bit harder to get through than Ragnarok is. Like, as far... I guess maybe not. I don't know. I think Ragnarok has its own difficulties with the Atreus segments. But 2018 is such a good game, man.
These bodies. Could they be from Moonlight Town?
Hey, thank you, Drive-By.
Did puppets do this?
A more annoying backseater. I mean, people say the backseating is annoying, but I think what's more annoying is being forced into, like, those segments.
Do you want you even... Only the words will pass.
Oh, I totally agree, Axel. I think Ragnarok has more oomph to the story. If like, and by that I mean more like crazy god moments, and it tells the story of the two sides very, very well. Something that they weren't able to nail down in The Last of Us Part 2, I don't think. Hang on, I'm looking for something to listen to. But yeah, no, I totally agree. I think that 2018 tells a great story as well. And I think that the story being less grand and more humble is actually a good thing. And it doesn't try to be more than what it is. My one problem with Ragnarok is that it kind of feels like an Avengers movie, and it just feels like so much is happening and you're not really able to process anything before the next thing happens. And it's just kind of like one thing after the other, and the last act feels very, very rushed. But otherwise, it's absolute cinema. That game is absolute cinema. I feel like Ragnarok is one of my favorite games of all time, but it would not exist without 2018. It would not exist in the same capacity without 2018.
What is happening? What's their problem? Wait, their bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
That game's looking forward to. Honestly, not really. Besides, like, the NeoWiz sequel to Lies of P. Or maybe not sequel, but spiritual successor. Night Rain DLC, I guess, is, you know, I'll check it out for a couple of days. Maybe not on stream, but I'll try out the Night Rain DLC. I don't really know what's coming out, though, honestly. I mean, we'll see by the Game Awards, right? Game Awards will give us more information on what's coming out next year. Like, GTA 6, I'm not super excited for anyway. But that'll be fun when that eventually comes out at some point. But we'll see more at the Game Awards. There is one game that I'm looking at. I forget what it's called, but it's supposed to be like a Souls-like game, like kind of like anime, like not like anime, but like a Souls-like. I forget what it's called, but should be pretty fun. Tides of Annihilation. Yeah. That one I'm considering. Could be really good, could be really bad. I don't really know yet. Code Vein? No, yeah. I played Code Vein. I never finished it. I don't really like that game. Well, that's the thing, right? Is like a lot of the bosses in that game are kind of forgettable. Yeah, exactly, Reborn. It's very forgettable. I think the game that I would want to see is like a game with the pacing / storytelling / narrative of The Last of Us Part 2, with the action of like a Souls game, with like the cinema of Final Fantasy 16. Now that would be like the game. That would be like the cinema game. Like, Holy shit! Because every one of those games that I listed has a problem that, you know, would be fixed if it was, you know what I mean, like my problem with Final Fantasy 16 is that the in between cinema moments is just way too long. And so like if there was a game that had like the pacing of like Last of Us or like God of War, I'd be more inclined to give it a try with like the cinema of FF16.
I know.
Wait just one moment. Is that not my beast heart?
Lords of the Fallen. Yeah. I have not finished that game yet. I don't plan on ever revisiting that game. I've heard that it wasn't awful, but... yeah, maybe Poseidon. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I'm not expecting too much because, you know, the games that listed have, like... they're all Sony games that have, like, hundreds of $1 million budgets, so I'm not expecting that, obviously. But, like, it'd be nice to have something where there's not an obvious hole in the game. You know what I mean? Like, with Final Fantasy, my main complaint is that, like, the moments are great, the gameplay is not. You know what I mean? The gameplay is not very good in Final Fantasy 16. And... like, the cutscenes are great and the narrative is great, but I don't really want to play the actual game. You know what I mean? I want to watch it like a movie. Yeah, that one's Clive. Yeah. I think the gameplay is a bit repetitive in that one. And the story is a bit drawn out.
Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share.
Speaking of Clive, I really hope that Ben Starr wins the Best Performance Award for Expedition. I wouldn't mind if any of the actors from Expedition won, but it'd be nice if
There's gotta be someone at the hotel who knows something.
Ben Starr finally won his award after 3 years.
Once, Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krat. But when some in the city prospered, they...
I think it's crazy that Andy Serkis is not in the running for that award. I wonder if they like put him up for it, but he's like, nah, I don't want it or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, don't put me in the running. I'm so surprised that Andy Serkis did not make it up there for Best Performance. I feel like that's kind of crazy. It's a little bit crazy.
The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide serves all boats.
I test 1, 2, 1, 2. We have a schedule update. Tonight!
Ah!
Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents of the Marlin district. A nasty puppet has invaded
That's
our
scary.
territory. Be careful.
I have no clue, Axel. I'm wondering if there was something where he was nominated but didn't want to take it. Oh, shit.
Here's a news bulletin. This just in. The intruder turned out to be the fellow puppet. This month's protection fee will be waived for anyone who hunts him down. What
But
a
yeah,
deal.
I think the reason why Expedition is up for so many like best performance awards because all the performers did their lines so well that it made you feel like the game is real and like it's not, they're not video game characters, you know what I mean? The cast of Expedition made it feel like you were actually there. And that is like incredible to me. The fact that like they played it so well that it didn't feel like you were playing a video game anymore. Yeah, very, very impressive. It is by far the most impressive thing about the game. Like, I think the gameplay and the story are great and all, but I think the characters are what made the game what it is. Absolutely. It was a very character-driven game, more so than a story-driven game. Because the story is not that creative, you know what I mean? It's like really the characters that bring it to life.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother. It's my turn! Fight fair, survival wins.
I agree, Brandon. Yeah. I think it's a shame that not all of them can win the award, too. It's like 2023 when Ben Starr lost because of Baldur's Gate. Even though he gave a great performance with Clive. And then he came back even better as Verso. Hey, Chimpy. Welcome, dude. I thought Arlecchino did a great job in this game.
You're Bengal.
Was Clive the debut role? I don't know for certain, but I think it was. I think Clive was the first character that he played. Pretty sure. And now he's in everything. Now he's literally in everything.
Hurry up, Effie.
Bad RNG for her. Lucky.
I'll use.
Welcome.
This run is just space game. The only requirement is to just beat the game, 90%. I see that Kingdom Come is nominated for Game of the Year. Was it that good? Yeah, it was. It was apparently really good. I didn't play it, but heard it was really good.
Rosa Isabel Street, the entertainment district. You might call it extravagant. Operas, operettas, street concerts, all running 24/7.
I might try it, honestly. I might try the game. I feel like I might be underrating it a little bit because I have not tried it yet.
Was the most famous of them all, the legendary.
Also, Avowed apparently got nominated for what, Best RPG? I have not tried Avowed.
Well, the past tense makes sense. Yeah, it's getting a little depressing.
I dedicate this performance to my sister Adelina. I am as your sister.
If you do, Lukey, if you do back with a lowercase b and then to crot with a capital T and capital K, it's an emote. there's no command for it, but. Its category is 90% glitchless, so just glitchless. Just beat the game. Don't fight Nameless Puppet. Don't go to the DLC. Just beat the game. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. It's a lot of information on the screen. Yep, that's the goal. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll try it. I think it will actually still work. I feel like the past 2 runs that I've done, he's not died. I don't know what's going on with my damage, but... Oh yeah, that rumor's been around since the game launched, Chimpy. I don't think that's like news, really. I think people are just like resurfacing because they said they're working on something for 2026. I think that's why that rumor's coming back to the surface.
All these puppets look utterly... They're king dead. They seem...
Think of Viego from League of Legends and you see Phase 2 Romeo.
Maybe they're warning him? Whatever's happening, it's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even sure.
Well, Viego does not have a scythe. He's also not a twink. Twink robot. Not a second time in a row, please. Jesus. Yeah. That's why I don't believe them, Skidooska. I don't really believe the rumors for this game. Like, I think it'd be great to have a Liza P game next year, but it does feel too soon for sure. I think it's way too soon, for sure. UE5, yeah, possibly, actually. Now that would be a disaster, through and through. Well, I think it's a good thing that like developers are not doing the 1-year cycle thing anymore, because that's how we get slop. I mean, look at COD. I mean, apparently BO7 is like the best multiplayer in a while, but besides multiplayer, you're not really going to be playing BO7. The campaign and the zombies are like absolute shit, I've heard. So, I mean, the 1-year cycle is how you get shit games. So, I don't mind waiting for a good game. Like, think about a game like The Last of Us, or a game like God of War, or a game like, you know, Liza P. They take so much more time, but you play them over and over again for the years to follow. Like, you're going to be playing Last of Us, God of War, Souls games, Liza P. You'll be playing those games for years after they come out, and you're not going to play Call of Duty Black Ops 7 campaign more than once. Not even once. You might not even play it once. Like, think about the campaigns we used to get in Call of Duty, dude. Think about Black Ops 1 campaign. That was absolute cinema. Holy shit, man. It was absolute cinema. I still quote that campaign every day. Not every day, but like, I still, you know, remember that campaign from when I was a little kid. Absolutely, Luis. Yeah, absolutely. We have an ad break, guys, in about 1 minute, by the way, so you guys know.
exhibition theme was automatic puppets and city of the future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in Crot. But you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition.
I might try running RE9, honestly. Obviously, I'm not like a very, you know, competitive Resident Evil runner. But what I could do leading up to RE9 is probably run some other Resident Evil games like RE4, RE2 Remake, RE Village. Like, I could maybe try to see if I could run some of the older titles before RE9 comes out, and I might have a chance of competing. But I want to try speedrunning that game, I think. Could be fun. I think we want to destroy this, and then we want to use these two, and then put this here, then put this here. No, I have it downloaded, actually, Uber Mike. I might do that after runs today. Okay, so we're gonna first use 2 Fable Catalysts, and then we're going to level up to 38. Yeah, maybe I'll do the randomizers for RE4. I don't know if there's any other randomizers, but I'd love to speedrun them too. Like, I used to run RE4 back when it first came out, but oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't have used that Fable Catalyst. Hopefully I have enough to get me by. Yeah. I don't think I put the acid abrasive on. I probably should do that when you get the time. Sunhill F? I never played that game. It never interested me. Honestly, I don't think the story is very intriguing at all. But I've seen the speedrun. It looks okay. It'll be at GDQ as well, so I don't know why I'm grabbing that ladder.
Light to the followers of the truth!
We'll use one of these Fable Lars for that.
The new world belongs to us!
I don't think I spent too much Fable either. I spent like 3 bars, I think, which is not bad. I have 2 full bars and 4 catalysts. Wow, that's actually a lot.
Isle of Alchemists. According to the guide, Vanini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
Please, now.
Can't tell if that's faster or not. Yeah. True.
This place is... okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's a puppet graveyard.
True, Daco.
Humans call it...
Just gave you hardest better. Game was good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, dude.
The city tried to stop it.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Eventually, it had much bigger...
Now, I will say that there is more to do.
Exhibition's horrific
If you
solutions
don't
spread this far.
give your heart to Geppetto, there is more. So if you want to play it again, you can look forward to that.
Think about it.
But I won't spoil anything. Hey, thanks, Dist. Thank you for the good luck, dude. How is the French challenge going, by the way, Dist? Have you done any more of that? I know you were doing it for the sponsor, but do you enjoy doing that run at all? I thought it was fun, but it got super old.
The terms of the bargain.
Like, I am so glad that I finished it in 8 attempts. I would be so burnt out of that run if I kept going with it. Well, the last seed is due in like 5 days, I think. Uber Mike, so I assume it'd be like the week after Thanksgiving. If I had to guess. Yeah, if you go to the Randocalypse website, literally just type in randocalypse.gg and look at the leaderboard. There's already like a bracket made, which is like, it's going to change every day as more runners finish their final seeds. But yeah, it's on their website. I got to do my seed 6 and 7, unironically, 6, 7, but I just haven't really felt motivated to do it. I know that I'm -1 on seed 6, but it's fine. If I don't... What the hell? If I don't make it in, it's fine. Okay, so I need to make sure my line here is pretty accurate, by the way. That way I don't waste any time. Make sure the butterfly doesn't stall me out either. Just don't stop running. Nice. No, I don't really do that ever in speedruns. Unless the speedrun is all bosses. There's not really a reason to do the optional puppets of the future. Hey, Dranic. Love Lives P so much among all the Souls likes quitted a few months ago. Oh, wow. 8 hours on Arlecchino. Yeah, it took me like 3 hours on stream, but obviously I have 1,000 hours in the game before I'd even done it. So it took me like 3 hours on stream, which still is like a while, like for a boss in a game that is not known for having insane boss fights besides the last couple.
Whoa! An earthquake!
Whoa!
It came from the direction
An
of
earthquake.
Clock Central Station. Oh, this could be bad, pal. Really, really bad.
I knew you'd do it! Finally, the last hero weapon is in my hand.
Okay. Bit of a close call there, but hello, Aid the Fallen.
Did you feel that? An ergo amplification effect coming from Cross Central Station. I wonder if the others are plotting something again. Please investigate that area.
Okay, so we have 4 more of these abrasives. So we're gonna use 1 on door mini boss, 1 on head mini boss, 1 on Walker, then 1 on Corrupted. I guess if I have 1 more, then I have 5, which means I can use 1 on Door Guardian.
Hand over all you've got.
My new game plus 3, but I got tired of it. That's fair. I think playing the game like over and over again in New Game Plus is a good way to burn yourself out. I like to just kind of let the game sit for a bit, do a bunch of speed runs, and then let it sit. I don't like to, you know, play the game a lot in one go. I mean, obviously speed runs are a great way to keep the game fresh. Like with speed runs, I feel like I've been able to not get burnt out in this game. But I also, as a trade-off, can't really play the game casually anymore. It's like just a known thing about speedrunning. It kind of makes the casual experience worse. Fuck. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome on in.
I don't even buy something.
Why is that? It's just because when you speedrun a game, you know how to get through everything without fighting enemies. So like you don't really want to fight anything. Also, you know the best build and the most optimal way to do every boss fight. So there really is not a challenge. I mean, you could do like, oh, I can't level my P organ, or you know, like I can't level, like you know, I can do P level 1 or whatever, or ergo level 1. But it still won't be as much of a challenge as when you did not know how to do everything optimally. But I still think that it's a great idea to speedrun a game if you really enjoy it, because I mean, you would otherwise not really play the game, right? So well, there's a lot of choices in this game, Uber Mike, which are like kind of translation errors. Like, White Lady is a pretty obvious one. Like, a Western dev would probably never call a boss White Lady. I mean, it's not like wrong. It's like correct. You know, she's wearing white. What else is there in this game? Like, there's a couple of things that just feel like translation errors. Yeah, P organs. Yeah. Yeah, the descriptions of what P organs do exactly. Yeah. Like, there's one that's called, like, reduce stamina consumption from dash, and that means that you double your running stamina, but we would never know that if you didn't know the actual translation. That you would assume would mean rolling takes less stamina, but that actually means your running stamina, which is what we used in the speedrun. What the? I fucked up, I guess. She's gonna have some HP left over. I'm not sure why that happened, but...
The hotel is under attack. Everyone's in danger. Head to the hotel and hurry.
Communication through
I want to check
interesting parlor.
how many of these I have left. Okay, I have 2 left, so I did this right then.
No.
Cool.
Hey, so there's something horrible Tighten up your springs and let's go.
Hello, Dillis.
Let's get back to the hotel.
Welcome on in.
Friends.
How are you? How was your game night? Ba ba bum. Ba 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 bum. I think we're all good on that.
I'm sorry, child. Geppetto has been kidnapped.
Hey, this code.
Welcome. Welcome.
I just noticed the rotary phone is on Paulandina's desk.
Welcome.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam. 18 of these. One of these. Bam, bam. I'm glad. Nice. Good to hear that. We have been trying to beat our PB. I guess the record at this point, but nice. Golded. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you for the overture notification.
Who would have guessed all this was beneath the hotel?
I was telling them about how we were playing Last of Us Part 2 roguelike mode, Dillis, and how I'm hooked on it.
Maybe I haven't gotten all my memories back after all.
It's very fun.
I don't know exactly what's going on.
Okay, this. Let me go. Bang, bang.
We have to follow. Hurry.
This is for my brother. I'm gonna rip your heart out. When we couldn't say
I cannot believe that hit.
This guy right here,
That was kind of lucky.
favorite viewer.
Oh yeah. Big.
This guy right here, that's my favorite viewer.
Okay. Come on, quickly. Hey, yo.
Okay, I give up. Just don't kill me.
total attack.
Oh,
The Black
yeah.
Rabbit Brotherhood, the Fox, the Cat,
Big.
and Alidoro too. I don't even want to guess what they might be planning, pal. This way must lead to their...
Bum, bum,
Hey,
bum,
look!
bum, 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 bum,
That
bum.
lever resembles-
Absolutely, Strider, yeah. The glaive is without a doubt the best weapon in this game. I have been trying to find better weapons, and either they cost too much Fable, the attacks are too slow, or it's not sustainable in long-term combat. This is the best weapon overall for every single boss.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it.
It does, Roro. In part 2, if you boot up part 2, there's a mode called No Return, and
Sophia.
you can play as different characters. Like, you could play as Dina, Jesse, Lev, etc.
Your choice after images of memories, rage,
And it's like a
because of
roguelike.
Please.
It's kind of fun. It kind of pisses me off though sometimes.
It's time to pay up, freeloaders.
And also, thank you, Akira, for the Prime sub. Thank you, Weehaw for the Prime sub. And thank you, Scholar, for the 2 months. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that. I was just busy fighting the boss. Thank you for the super chat, Adako. Thank you. Regular enemies? There's probably better weapons for regular enemies, yeah. Because if you're not engaging with the parry system that the glaive offers, then it's not very good. But if you're using parries, it is like by far the best weapon in the game. Hi, little scorpion. I am gonna grab this acid abrasive. Fuck, it might get me killed. I don't know why I don't have fire here. I have to watch Avada as to why I don't have fire for this boss. No, you want fire for Dirt Guardian. These are the carcass. Pretty sure, at least. Fire also does the burn damage. The burn damage is a lot higher than Acid's DOT. It's either that he's carcass or the fire damage DOT is better. I don't know which, like, why. But you do want fire for Dirt Guardian and for Victor Phase 2. so far gone. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's the one that I grabbed on the staircase. I need to figure out why I'm missing an acid abrasive for that. Was it acid? I meant fire. I didn't know why I'm missing a fire abrasive for that fight. I'll have to watch the record. Maybe he does not use any resin at all or any abrasive at all. That's dangerous, actually. Favorite chicken wing flavor? I'm a big mango habanero enjoyer. Hot buffalo and spicy garlic are my top 3, I would say. I would say number 1 is spicy garlic, number 2 is spicy buffalo, and number 3 is mango habanero. I feel like doing the skip is just a little bit safer than not doing it. It's just kind of hard. Let's go for it. Nice.
Whoa! Is that you?
Old Bay seasoning. You know, I've never been an Old Bay guy. I really don't know, like, the appeal to Old Bay. Like, what's so good about it? Is it just like seasoned salt? Now I'm hungry. Because of its flavor? I mean, I could have maybe guessed that people like the flavor of Old Bay. But I just want to know what it is, like what's inside of it. I never really have I've had it before. I'm sure I've had it before, but... Oh shit, that guy is trying to kill me. Seasoning? I mean, we've gathered that it is seasoning, yes. Yeah, I've always assumed that it's like a seafood blend because there's like a crab on the tin, so I assumed it was like a seafood thing. I'm glad we're narrowing it down. Yeah. Absolutely. We are on it tonight. We are the team. So like, and that's why I'm confused, because like, if it's salt, pepper, garlic, paprika, that's literally every single seasoned salt. Celery, salt, red pepper, black pepper, paprika, and other spices. See, they're probably not telling you what's really good in it, because that's literally just every seasoning ever. Every seasoning salt ever is salt, pepper, paprika, red pepper, and other spices. Garlic, onion. It's probably like something that they don't want to share. Poison San Francisco has these amazing wings. I don't know how to describe it. They're sweet, spicy, soy, garlicky. Probably like some sort of like hot teriyaki then, if I had to guess. Hey, how's it going, Norin? Do you like Middle Eastern food? I've never had Middle Eastern food, to be honest. Never tried it. I'd like to. I've had Turkish coffee, which is really, really good. I love Turkish coffee. Oh my god, it's so good.
Sophia. I think she's gone, pal. I can't sense her anymore.
What do you guys like? What's like a Middle Eastern dish that you guys enjoy? And describe it briefly. I love how American cuisine is literally just cheeseburger, hot dog, cheeseburger, French fry. And then we have there's all these other cuisines that are just so insanely good. What I will say though is that Americanized Italian food is very good. That is one thing that a part of American cuisine that's like banging is like Americanized Italian food. Oh! Brisket, ribs, barbecue. That is true. There is more than hamburger. I'm not a big chili guy, but I do agree. I do agree that, like, we do have some foods that are pretty damn good. These. Bow, 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 bow. I will say, listen, here's my take about chili. I am a chili guy as long as it has no beans in it. I will eat chili with no beans. I'm a no beans guy.
Did you feel that? It's like someone walked across my grave. I sense ergo everywhere. I mean, this place is saturated with it. Like
Gotta have the
chicks
beans.
mountain of dead puppets.
Beans, what the fuck? Oh! Thank you for the follow, dude.
Show me everything you have, Puppet of Geppetto.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Give me that good RNG. Could be trading here. That's fine. Oh! Not record, but close to it. Damn, okay, sheesh. Let's go. Not the record, but pretty damn close to it. Hell yeah, baby. Oh my god. What a run. What a run. Record is so close. It's within our grasp. We're like 30 seconds off. Huge. Big.
I do. Give me. I thank you.
Oh! 128.18. Sheesh. Thank you for the GDs, guys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, I'm gonna skip this ending sequence for spoilers. And yeah, very good run. Very good run. Homecoming. What a song to play, by the way. This is the Homecoming. This is the Liza P. Homecoming. Ow! Hell yeah. All right, well, if you guys are watching over on the YouTube, thank you so much for watching. That's the final time. It's not, we go off of the timer on live split, but there's the finished file, 131, but the time on live split's what we count. So we're like 30 seconds off the record. So if you guys would like to come watch over on Twitch and watch me break the record live, you can go do that. Otherwise, if I'm putting this up on YouTube, then thank you so much for watching, YouTube watchers, and I will see you on the next video. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, guys. To be clear, I'm not getting off for the night. Yeah. I'm not getting off for the night, but that's in case I put this run on YouTube. Let's see, what's our sum of best? Boom. 127. Sheesh. Let me see if I have any bad golds. Okay, they're all real, which is nice. I will probably delete my Fuoco gold because that gold is not real. What else we got here? Do you think about me now and then? Yeah, I don't see what else is like a fake gold. But what I will say, though, is I have to figure out why it keeps on happening where... Yow! Thank you for the follow, dude. I'm trying to figure out why I'm out of abrasives. Let me watch the record. Let me watch the record. Speedrun. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Thank you, Salt. Thank you, thank you. Because you're too smooth. Yeah, exactly. That's that is exactly the reason why. How'd you know? Okay, so let me just check. Okay, so for Swamp Monster, he does an abrasive. Oh no, is that an abrasive? Okay, he uses the grindstone here. Oh, that's what it is. Grindstone for... Okay, grindstone for Swamp Monster, and then abrasive for... So then I have 5 left. So grindstone for Swamp Monster, and then for the 5 abrasives, it's Door Mini Boss, Head Mini Boss, Walker, Corrupted Parade Master, and Door Guardian. Okay, so I know where I was losing the abrasive then. Okay, let's run it back, guys. I'm gonna try to run it back. And if it doesn't work out, if I can't get another run going, I will probably either kick it over to RE4 randomizer runs, or I will just end stream. So I will try one more time. But if I don't get a run going, then I will probably do RE4 or end stream. I could even do what is it called? The Randocalypse thing. I just don't really, I'm not a big fan of doing that on stream. What? Yeah, thank you for the GGs, guys. Appreciate that. And we go again. We go again. We're so close to that record. That sweet, sweet record. I believe we're second place. No, I said I wasn't going to end my stream, Ethan. I just did that little outro for YouTube when the VOD goes up. I'm going to still stay live for a bit longer. What'd you ask about the French challenge, by the way, Norin? I remember I saw you, did that. How many tries did it take you for the French challenge? Oh, I did it on attempt number 8. But don't feel bad because a lot of streamers are having trouble as well. So. Oh my, yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty good run. It was a pretty good run for sure. I'm working on maybe putting a video out for the French challenge. I don't know when that would come out though. Slow start. It's fine. It's fine. I want to know how to get a faster time in this segment. At this point, seconds do matter a lot more because I'm about to set a minute off the record. Thank you, Sensei. Yeah, it's nice to be back for sure. I plan on doing DLC runs as well before the end of the year. People keep asking about DLC hit list. That's coming as well before the end of the year, hopefully. I was at PB of 3 at DLC. No hit. I stopped because of bingo. Bingo was starting, so I stopped. Is that big light? Yes, that's my my sunset lamp. I thought you were ending stream on YouTube. No. It gets everyone. I just do little outros on YouTube in case people are still watching the run at the very end, and I just say, hey, if you want to see the runs live, come over to Twitch or, you know, even YouTube live. But don't sell that. Thank you. So you'll have to lie to get inside. Ba-da-ba, ba-ba. Ba-da-bum, How tall am I? I am 6 foot. Yunji.
I'll use.
I have 6 feet, yeah. I also have 6 feet. I'm like a spider. Do they have 8 legs? Yeah, each leg is a tripod. Exactly, exactly. Proof? No. I will not show feet. You have to take my word for it.
Hey, let's be more careful. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later. When we're safe.
Arachnids are 8. Okay, so I'm an insect, not an arachnid.
Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better.
Exactly, Scooter. So that's why I'm so good at Souls games, because I'm attuned
Before the
with
puppet
Miyazaki.
frenzy.
Thanks, Fallen. Thank you for the good luck, dude. I appreciate that. Exotic and rare. You know, I could probably use the money, to be honest. Damn. Almost got him. Exactly. That's why you talk about feet in the first 10 minutes of the run, because that's what will go in the VOD. It's a strat. There's always a record if you do something in the first 10 minutes that would be embarrassing.
Come out, Geppetto! You got a lot to answer for! You know what? You can't sneak past me! Die! I demand it! That's true.
Record is 1:27:36 apparently. I didn't know that either until just now. I did, but didn't know the exact second. We have ads, guys, in about a minute, by the way. I have no clue, Yunjin, honestly. Probably just better RNG on some of the fights, and then I'm not really too sure. Huh? That didn't work. Okay. Damn. Hey, Razor. Thank you for the good luck, dude. What? Okay. Okay. Thank you for the good luck, Ethan. If you gotta go, have the rest of your night, man. Sounds good. Thank you so much for watching, dude. Hey, thank you, Seller. This is pretty bad RNG. Well, maybe not even bad RNG, but it's just it's just not ideal because I missed the skip on the door, the cutscene skip. Everyone point and laugh at Seller for getting an ad.
You can get from City Hall.
This guy right here, that's my favorite viewer.
Yo, so thank you for the 10 months, man. Thank you for the Prime sub. Holy. Thank you so much. The good old ad skip. Oh, shit. It's my favorite one.
This guy right here, that's my favorite viewer.
Yo, Fox, thank you for the primer as well, dude. Damn. Seller tried to become the favorite viewer, then Fox just overrode him right away. That's crazy. Yep. Laid it all out.
Here it is. The Nini works. Everything you see here.
It's
belongs
resub
to
Saturday, dude.
The classiest playboy and
Yes.
most brilliant inventor in Krot. Just ask him.
Bow, bow,
Not
bow,
just
bow.
puppets. Almost
Hey,
every
Scotty.
machine and tram in Krot is
Watching your first solo run through Night Rain, and it was funny seeing the same map over and over again. Well, yeah, like, I remember that too. I remember, like, in one day I got the same map, like, 4 times in a row, because, like, I think that was, like, the point where, like, everything was bugged. Like, shifting earths were bugged. They would never show up. And the shifting earths didn't have many seeds either. I hope that with the DLC they switch up the randomization a bit.
Something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal.
That'd be kind of cool to see if they, like, you know, make the randomization a little bit better for the DLC. Yo. Marcus92, thank you for the raid, sir. Thank you, thank you. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome, welcome. I just saw Wicked for good in preparation for Lies P2. Nice, nice. I don't know if it'll even be located in Oz or whatever. I honestly have no clue what they're doing. Like, they said it's gonna be Oz, but at the same time, or like they teased it, but at the same time, every time that I hear news about Lies of P, it's like oh, they're working on 6 new games. 6 consoles. Oh, really, Marcus? I just got a PV, actually. I just got a 128.18, which is 1 minute away from the record, or less than a minute away from the record. There's multiple Wahoo emotes, I thought, Leon. Thank you for the follow, dude, by the way. Thank you, thank you. I did just now, yep. Last run. Last attempt that I did was a PB. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. Chi. ED Libra. That's not the ED that I was thinking of, but I do think that it's Everdark. One more or no? I'll go one more, yeah. Honestly, I might just do Randocalypse just to chill after this run. I know that it's not like the best for viewership, but I might just like switch over to Randocalypse just to chill out at the end of stream. I got a PB tonight. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Thank you, Howard. It's just rare Adako that he just doesn't go for a spin all the time. Randocalypse is a challenge similar to DRL, Norin, but it's like instead of 2 hours, it's 1 hour, and if you die, it doesn't end your run. You can keep going if you die. It subtracts 1 point. It's a randomizer league where like you'll get put in a random level. Like let's say you get put in Caelid. You can do Caelid, you can do Liurnia, and you can do Altus. You can do everything after Caelid and Liurnia, but you can't go back and do Limgrave. So you have to do either equal scaling or higher scaling than where you're currently put in, and you don't know where you're going to be put. And it's just an hour to use what you get, randomizer, kill as many bosses as you possibly can. New strats since previous PB? Well, the previous PB as in the other night, or previous PB as in 2 years ago? Because a lot has changed since the DLC patch dropped for this game. There is like minutes of time save. The biggest changes, the TLDR, is that dialogue mashing is faster. Dura Guardian is nerfed by quite a bit. The glaive is just the glaive, and you know, new strats to come out with the glaive. We're taking less stargazers, and it's really about it. But all that combined is like a lot of time save. And so I was like 5th place for a while, but this run is I think 2nd place. Or actually no, it's 3rd. It's 3rd because Blade Runner has like a run that's like 6 seconds off record. So yeah, I mean it's a little bit of fresh glitchless running. The category felt kind of it felt like I've done everything that I could with it, so I stopped running it for a while. But now we're back. You called the PB today? Maybe you did. Yeah, maybe you did. Interesting. Drop level 1 and enter your limb. Well, I will say the spawns for each region are set. So if you were going to get put in DLC, you'd get put at 3-path cross. So it's at least a little bit less chaotic in that regard. But yeah, you can just get put in the DLC. But you get runes to level up. Like, equivalent to where you are in the game. Oh, yeah, the super chat. The, yeah. You prayed to Liza P. Jesus or whatever. So that I can get a PB tonight. Wow, you really did call a PB then, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I think what I'm thinking of is like from this point it might get harder to PB, and that might be because the RNG in this category is a little bit rough. But I will say that Fats had a hotel incident on his run. Like his run was probably so ahead before BRB2 because he had like a minute or so time loss in the hotel. And still PB'd or still got the record. So there's more time to save for sure. I'm sure it's just faster boss fights. I might watch some of the boss fights to see if like there's great like there's more advantage I could take on the boss RNG. I'm sure it's just a few seconds here and there across the entire run because it's only like 30 seconds or so. But a big thing is like Foco is 10 seconds if he doesn't do the good RNG. Like, there's a couple of things like that where you just lose time if you get bad RNG. So you got to be really good with your boss fights and your running segments because if you're not, then you could lose a lot of time if you get bad RNG. I think Rabbits was a bit slow on this PV because he did the worst RNG where he like kind of stalls for a bit. Lost time on Rabbits, lost time on Fuoco, I think. Maybe I didn't. I'm sure there's something I could point out that's like, oh yeah, that's the big time loss. I do like the idea though of what we were talking about of like getting familiar with RE4 remake or like other RE games, like RE Engine games, and then eventually leading up to running RE9 could be a fun idea that I want to try. I have a lot of stuff that I want to try. Like I mean I have tried DLC Hitless, but yeah, like DLC Hitless, Resident Evil thing that I'm kind of planning, RE4 randomizer. Lots of fun ideas coming up.
You've got a lot to answer for. You can't sneak past me. Die!
That sucks. big time loss.
That's true.
I think I just have 2, Leon. I think I have a couple Wahoo emotes. That one's always been a thing. And the other one is spelled differently. If you type colon and then like WA, you should be able to see all the Wahoos. I hate that attack so much, man. Oh, my game just crashed. Oh, the classic fatal error on Watchmen. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Ain't no way my game just crashed. Oh my god, that sucks. Well. All right, well, YouTube, I'm going to call it here for you guys. I'm going to end stream with a Randocalypse seed for those of you that are still watching on Twitch. If you want to come watch Elden Ring on Twitch, come over. Twitch TV/blanks. I'm going to end stream now for YouTube. But Twitch, you guys are still up. We're going to do some Randocalypse to end stream. But yeah, I will give YouTube like 30 seconds to come over, and then I'll call it for stream. Randocalypse Seed 6. Official Seed 6. Game Elden Ring. All right, YouTube. I'll see you all tomorrow. I think tomorrow for more live speed runs. Expect the VOD for the run maybe tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, good night, YouTube.